Welcome to Flip of the Week. Today's subject is something that I like to call dead strokes. Now, dead strokes are generally used to dampen or muffle a sound, but I want to give you a few examples of where they are musically adaptable. So, for example, one of the things you can do is you can use the tip of the stick when you strike a drum is to push into it. And the first place I'll show you where that's going to apply is on the snare drum. Next, I'll show you a few open and then dead strokes on the toms. Next, I'm going to show you some dead strokes on the bass drum. Commonly, more open strokes are used on a more ringy bass drum. For example, a jazz bass drum, smaller, more open tuned one, where you're really going to hear the difference. If you're playing a longer note, sometimes that can fill up more space. If you're playing, say, a ballad or some more free jazz or something. But dead strokes are also very useful in case you need a really strong attack. So here are examples of dead strokes and open strokes on the bass drum. The next example is back to the sticks and using dead strokes on cowbells. Generally, cowbells tend to ring, so you'll get to hear some of the differences between the dead strokes and the open strokes. Lastly, I'm going to play some dead strokes on the cymbals. Not something I use very often, but it's good to practice just in case you want to change up your sound. Mostly it works on bigger cymbals like a ride cymbal. Sometimes it could work on a crash. And something similar to a dead stroke on a hi-hat can give kind of a wider, fatter sound if you really lay into it. And I find it works well if I really need a lot of meat to the cymbal sound, but I don't want it to be necessarily too ringy or have the cymbals too clangy. So here's an example of that dead stroke idea on the cymbals. So thanks for tuning in to the Dead Stroke Flip of the Week. See you next time.